Welcome to the breakdown. Opening the show with sounds from Ipeleng, Reminisce, Drowning. A lot of times, we don't know or appreciate the people behind the music, behind our favorite songs, favorite projects. This, right here, is the story of Owami, the person, the producer behind pHantom.
Today we have a meeting of trailblazers. All of your favorite artists, like I want you to think about all of your favorite artists and they probably work with these guys. I'm talking about Owami, I'm talking about yours truly. These guys, your favorite artist has probably worked with them or wants to work with them. I won't even tell you about their achievements because their work speaks for themselves. Are you doing good, bro?
Nah, I'm well, my brother. How about yourself?
I'm good. Yeah, bro. And a lot of people might not know you. So I think I first came to know you by your work with Ipeleng. I attended the session that she had, I think a day before she released the EP, the listening session.
Yeah.
People are talking about, Owami. I was like researching who's this Owami guy, So you produced the project that is Phantom Dog. Like that is such a dope EP. I'm not sure if I've told everyone. I'm sure they know. Like Ipeleng is my favorite artist, in the country. So automatically that means like you're so good at the job, because the music, your beats link so well to her personality and what she did. I think if the beats were different, like it wouldn't be the Ipeleng that we know. Were you also involved in Unsolicited?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, you weren't. Oh yeah.
I found out about it through Unsolicited.
Yeah. And so how did you guys start working? Like who contacted who?
It's kind of random, but like my shout out my boy Mo, like he put me on to Unsolicited and like I really liked it. Like I remember hearing the first song and I didn't even listen to the rest of the EP. I heard the first song. I think the name is Here We Are.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yo, this girl is crazy. Like I have to work with her.
Yeah.
Type shit. And then I literally made like 5 beats, send them to her the next day. I think she had her email on her Instagram.
Yeah.
And like a few days later, she texted me and she liked the beats. And I was her producer just like that.
It's that easy, bro. It's that easy. Dude, we've been like prior to this, dog. We've been left on scene for far too long, dog. You must have done a special thing. Like, like dog, I think Unsolicited days, like I think I sent a DM and like I never got a response. So like she must like have some ID, talent ID, and be like, you know what, this guy has something.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
I just think she resonated with the music more than anything. Because I also didn't want to start with like fanning out or trying to like talk to her in the DM. I just sent the work and let that speak for itself.
Yeah. And so you produced 5 songs. I thought there were maybe more. Maybe you sent like 10 beats and then you guys worked and then you selected which ones.
No, we didn't use any of the original beats. She just liked them.
Oh, yeah.
Then from then we started working. Like I think this is like, I think I said like when the initial lockdown hit.
Yeah.
I don't know when that was. It was April 2020.
Yeah.
Whatever. Around that time. I think Unsolicited dropped around that time. I'm not sure.
But you know what? I don't remember.
But it is. Yeah, it is around that time. And then like lockdown hit. I was at home.
Yeah.
Making beats. Like because I had stopped making beats for a little while after like getting to uni. I started making beats again, and then the rest is
history. Yeah, the rest is history. So like, how did you because everyone has a genesis story. Like, how did you become a producer? I mean, you could have been a rapper, you could have been the main star, you know. Are you maybe just those shy guys who maybe in high school they were, you know, the nerds and always like to be behind the scenes of everything? Or maybe you started as a rapper and then, like, how did it come about?
Yeah, the last thing you said, I used to rap, like, and then I was tired of YouTube beats, and then I was like, yo, let me start making beats. And then I got great at producing, stopped rapping. And that's my genesis story.
And like, a lot of artists want to work with you right now because, I mean, you're Owami, you're hot, produced by Ipeleng, and I'm sure you get a lot of people impressed, you know, a lot of people that want to work with you and stuff. Like, what are your requirements? Because I'm sure you have, like, what does a person have to do, you know, if they want to work with you? You know, guys, listen. Like, how do you know that this person is the one?
Yo, that's kind of, I feel like I have to sort out the people that I want to work with. Like, it's not the other way around. Like, no one that's approached me has like moved me in that way. Like everyone who I'm working with, who I'm actively trying to pursue something with, are people that I like saw something in, and I was like, yo, I feel like I contribute something into that.
Yeah, and also initially in the start, I actually wanted this to be, you know, a light-hearted interview and stuff. But then a lot of the times you don't know the lives of producers. I would like to know the life behind the scenes because, like, there's so many questions, you know, that I have in regards to producers, you know. So there was one time where a tweet, I'm not sure if you know him, Kudzai Daniel, right? So he was like, artists need to be more loyal to their producers because they say, like, artists sometimes, you know, they work with the artist, they build up the artist, and then the artist will leave that producer, you know, once they, you know, at least get some hype on them and shit. So, like, for example, I work with Nakos, a very good producer, and also with Salma Deope, right? Both amazing producers, but they have two different sounds, you know. And you know, I'm working with them because of the diversity, you know, they're both different. What do you say regarding that? You think artists are not that loyal?
Nah, I think that's weird. Like expecting someone to, I don't know, that's weird. Like someone will never have to leave you if you prove you're indisposable. I don't know. It means you were replaceable in the first place, I think.
So you have no problem with, let's say, an artist diversifying sound, maybe working with 2-3 producers at the time, at the same time.
Whatever like brings the best product, I think that should be like If working with those new producers sounds worse than the original, then it doesn't make sense. But if the shit comes out harder, like, I don't think you should plead, like, I don't know, you should try to, that's my day one. Like, your day one should actually put up more stats than the other people.
And you're also like one part of native DJs. I think you produced enough. I'm a piano track for this other guy. Like, I won't even lie, I don't remember who the artist was, but you produced for someone, and that person is a big deal, right? And then you also made Donda, right? Donda Chant piano track. You're really versatile with your craft.
Oh yeah, like when it comes to like genres and all that, I choose not to like participate in those chats you give me. Like the whole, because right now like the hot topic is like the hip hop, hip hop this, hip hop that. And like I listen to everything, I make everything, and I make, because like every producer says I make all different sets, but like I really make everything, and like on a high level also, like I'm not just doing the native DJ shit. There's other shit that you're still gonna find out about. Like there's hip hop shit coming.
And also like in regards to ghost producing, right? Like I know that in piano there's ghost producing, hip hop there's some ghost producing, and then also in like particularly in R&B, like I want to know, is there ever instances of ghost producing? Have you ever ghost produced for maybe a bigger producer or artist, or maybe a situation where you guys work together and then that artist will be like, I produced this beat and doesn't add your beat into it, doesn't add your name to the credits and shit?
Nah, that hasn't happened to me yet. But like, if the right bag comes, like I don't give a fuck about credit.
All right. It's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. So like, you've worked with Ipeleng, right? And you've worked with a lot of other people before. Like, do you still get starstruck? Like, have you ever been in the room like with people you never thought you would work with,
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. Like a few days ago, I was in the studio with like this other rapper, and this is from me like watching a video. Like I saw a music video of her on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, fuck, I need to try work with her or whatever.
Yeah,
and like, what day? On Friday, we were in studio together. Like,
damn,
so it's like kind of crazy.
You got
like in that moment power. I was pinching myself a little bit. What?
I'm saying you got some serious pulling power, bro. Get people quick.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I wouldn't call it starstruck, but it's like, how is this happening? Like, I literally just like,
yeah, and like, do you ever get like cases of you working with somebody and the acting like stars around you, get those situations where like that diva treatment?
Hey man, artists are artists at the end of the day. I don't know, I feel like it's such an artist thing, yeah.
But like, it's an artist thing, it happens.
Yeah, like artists.
Doesn't that make
Lauryn Hill? Was it Lauryn Hill that said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit and all that? Like, so yeah.
Doesn't that make it difficult, like the synergy or the outcomes of the song?
I won't say there's like a specific, like, I don't know, a specific artist that I've worked with where it's all been rosy and perfect.
Oh yeah.
Like this disagreement, because like most of those chats come from like maybe you disagreeing on a certain element or like on what a song should be or on if it's good or not. So like I just think there has to be like a trust between you guys, Uti. Like you wouldn't say anything that like won't help progress the arts forward, like type shit. So like to avoid those sorts of situations, I think both of you guys must know this person is trying to make sure we produce the best thing. So if he's saying this, he's not just saying this because that, and don't just disregard them because I'm the bigger artist or whatever.
Yeah. And like you're talking about like the disagreements and do you guys have the power, like to influence the releasing of a song? Like for example, let's say an artist made a shit song, because artists do make shit songs. So like you're in studio, you feel like the song is shit, like we have the power to say, what, dog, don't release the shit, or maybe I'll pull out, like you pull out, or maybe if it's a shit song but the bag is good, so you just roll along with it.
Nah, the bag, no matter how good the bag is, like I can never put my name next to something that like I won't stand behind forever.
Yeah.
So if the song is ass, it's not coming out. Get another beat or something.
It is. And like we hear about this so many times, like you guys sometimes have to produce for free, but sometimes it's not even voluntary. Like sometimes you work with somebody and then you make the beat, or maybe the song releases but they didn't pay you. Maybe you work with a label and then the saying that payment is coming, but it doesn't come. Like, have you been in such a situation?
Well, I haven't been in a situation like that yet.
Yeah.
I mean, for the most part, like I'm working with like relationships right now because I feel like I could sell beats, but like I don't know. I'm not trying to make those small bags right now. Like I'd rather build up my name, and then when I actually do start selling beats, and it's actually lucrative. You get me?
Yeah.
So right now, like that hasn't happened because I haven't been dealing with a lot of money yet.
Yeah,
bro. So.
And talking about those
but
things,
yeah, there's always cases of like delayed payment, like
yeah, bro. And continuing in that, like sometimes I think there was a tweet, I think it was by an artist or producer, maybe Amara Flo, I'm not sure. They were complaining and talking about how sometimes an artist releases a song, you work with them and shit, and then on Spotify when you check, your name is not there, you're not credited, or like the thing is just blank, or rather they forgot their own name. Like, how do you feel about those kind of situations? And like, I'm sure you've seen it happen to other people out there,
Yeah. Never happened to me though. But yeah, like
agreements in place.
I don't know. I feel like people should just get used to like talking shit through beforehand. So that you don't even like, you should know before, this is the type of arrangement we're gonna have, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
If I'm giving you this beat for free, I'm only doing it because I want you to credit me, and I'm trying to get that going.
Yeah.
So I think proper communication more than anything.
Yeah, because a lot of producers actually complain about that, and they got robbed that way, And another burning question, because sync deals and the brand deals, right? So let's say you worked on with an artist on this project, right? Let's say, for example, you didn't produce Committed, right? You didn't produce it.
Yeah.
But let's use that as an example, right? So Committed was on a Netflix series that's kind of like a sync deal. I'm sure she's rolling in money right now. She probably bought a new car, right? maybe convertible for the
I don't know about that now. I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
So she's balling right now. So like, in terms of like those kind of deals, do you guys get a cut from it? As a producer, like all these kind of deals. Maybe it's on a commercial or some shit. Or is it something you have to negotiate?
I'm not saying we've had anything, but if it was to happen, air quotes, like I think it has to do with like the split of the actual record. That's how the money for the public, like the rights, should also go.
Yeah.
So if it's 50-50, then 50% of that bag is gonna be.
Yeah, it's gotta be yours. You gotta make a point, Because like I feel like sometimes producers have had to, become rappers and make music, in order to make ends meet. Sometimes it's not that lucrative for you guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think,
Because okay, you make money from maybe the upfront payment, and sometimes like that's where it ends. Like, is that how it goes? Get money for the upfront payment, and then after that, the artist coining everything.
Yeah, and it's bad, bro.
Yeah.
But coining everything, I don't know. Like, niggas don't be making money from streams, bro. Like.
Yeah, definitely. Because that's
so,
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's tough for producers. I don't know. I don't blame producers that sell beats for that reason.
Yeah.
Because but now I'm playing the long game, bro. I'm not trying to get like that money now.
Yeah. And
later.
And like I was thinking about, let me go to the light-sided part. Like, would you ever date in the industry? Like, let's say, for example, date an artist, or are you currently dating an artist, or like, how do you feel about that whole thing? Because like, there's been some, I'm not gonna say, but there's been some producers who are dating artists, that they're working with, or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Weird.
That's all I'm gonna say on that. That's weird, bro. What? How are you dating? I don't know. It's messy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you shouldn't...
Like, especially an artist you're working with. The artist you're not working with, maybe. But if we're working together, like, we ain't finna do that.
Yeah. So like no industry people, not even photographers or some shit like that.
If they're working with their own people over there,
yeah,
that's fine. And then we meet on our own shit. But like what I'm saying is that like we can't be mixing like, yo, those pictures you sent are ass. And then now she's like, nah, first of all, she's bringing up some other shit from
Yeah. If you are not gonna date, the industry people, like sometimes, you find that you're with a person and they don't believe in your work, Like, don't you find the situation? I mean, it's like, this guy's busy making beats the whole day, should be going out to shit, Because that's what's happened, and they weigh down on you.
I'm out. As soon as that happens, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, that's one thing. Like, don't stick around for shit. Like, you either have to like believe in the movement or like forget about it. Actually, bro, like I love my music too much.
Yeah. So she has to accept that, this guy is a producer and this is what he wants.
Yeah, he's on my beat.
Yeah. Hey, bro. And what would you say, like, so far has been your proudest moment? Like, you just sit back and be like, shit, wow, this is amazing.
Yes, making Phantom, bro. I'd have to say that. Like, that body of work is just flawless to me. I think it's perfect. Like, back to front, like from the storyline, the beats, the mood, the transitions. Like, I genuinely think it's like pristine, and I wouldn't change anything about it.
Yeah. Did you guys work?
So, like,
sorry.
Nope.
You haven't met.
I've never met Ipeleng, bro.
Damn, bro.
We were supposed to meet like last year, December, but it was she caught COVID. The week we were supposed to like do a studio session or whatever, and it never happened. And then schools reopened, and she went back to Cape Town.
Yeah, because like I remember we had a conversation, and I thought you were actually in Cape Town. So that was like the confusion. Like, I thought you guys, the way she talked about you, it was like you guys have known each other for years. That's the thing. Like, I thought you guys had this very, very close relationship. Like, you were the guy that's been there for such a long time.
That's my sister, bro.
I think like that's the strength of you guys' relationships, So are you guys gonna work on another project, And also, I'd like to commend one thing about you guys is that you didn't overload the project, Like, I feel like, for example, Summer just dropped, and I feel like it's too many songs. Like, I feel like maybe 15, 11, 12, 13 songs of the best song. And that's the thing about Ipeleng. Like, for me, she hasn't missed because it's because she's so good, and also because you guys managed, to take the best of the best of the best of the best song, and just put it, 6, and it's just perfect,
Yeah, nah. I don't want to say too. I don't know how much she's willing to reveal, but we're still working. That's the most I can say.
Yeah.
And we're still gonna work.
Yeah, bro. And if I gave you the keys to the game, like, what things would you change, to favor you guys, to favor the producers, the people behind the music?
Yeah. Yo, that's a good question. I don't know. I think, first of all, like, I feel like producers don't get their respect or their props until they've achieved so much that is undeniable. Type shit. Like, I think it should be a thing of like objectively looking at the work and then deciding, is this person good or not? Like, not based on their accolades, because that's one thing that always happens a lot. Like, you'll be in a room in a studio and like you hear something and you're like, yo, I think we should do this like this, but because you don't have a fucking radio hit, or who have you produced for? Like,
yeah,
your words don't hold as much weight. So I think, just generally like the respect thing.
Yeah.
And then, also I would make sure that producers like are educated about
contracts and shit.
Like their contracts, they publishing and what, like, mechanical rights and like what's due to them and all that.
Because like it's the thing everybody struggles with, like even the artists themselves. But like lately,
I feel like it's getting better.
Yeah,
because the conversations are being had now.
Yeah, definitely. We don't really want another Marco situation. What did you actually think about that, bro?
I think it's weird how they handled it.
Yeah.
But it sounds just grimy, like the whole, like how the money was moving around and how the splits were done and he was not there. That's what he claims, of course. But it just, I don't know. It sounds like he was happy to be there and they took advantage. Like, that thing of, like, if I'm working with someone that's huge or whatever, I'm just happy for the opportunity and I let anything happen. And I don't think anyone should ever move like that. Like, even if like WizKid says, "Yo, let's tap it," like you have to move in the correct manner. Like, I can't just be happy to be there.
Yeah, bro. And also, like, for you, what would you define success, bro? Like, which moment would you say, you know what, like, I'm happy, I'm happy with my career?
When let me say, the two next generations of my family don't have to work. I get
for
at
real.
least the next two it's assorted. They can chill. That's that. That day I'm gonna be like, okay, as soon as like I feel like I have two levels. Like the first, like if I've kind of succeeded, would be when I can like sustain a proper, comfortable life for like all the people I care for right now, off of strictly the music and not have to have a side hustle. Because musicians be having side hustles and this shit.
Hey, bro, especially in SA,
I don't want to be a presenter, actor, MC. Nah, I just wanna,
you really love being in the background. Definitely. Like, I think you're an introvert, bro. Because like even now, like I feel like you are an introvert. You're not gonna be going out there, rocking and shit.
I wouldn't say that, but I enjoy being involved, like hands-on on the background shit. But I have to be a front man when it comes to native DJs, so I feel like it satiates all of my,
So you can also, DJ and proper and shit. So but the debates. So the debates about the headphones or no headphones. What's your opinion on it? Because a lot of times right now we're seeing DJs with no headphones. Like the DJ spends most of the time, dancing and shit like that. Like what's your opinion on it?
I'm a bit of like a purist when it comes to music, so I could never forgive myself for the transition being kind of okay. So like I have to use the headphones to make sure like it's seamless and it's perfect. But that doesn't matter as much if you're playing at a party to like a couple drunk people. Like I don't like those. They won't even notice. So I'm on the headphone side more than
And right now, like who would you want to work with? Like shoot your shot right now. Like who do you want to work with? What do you want to do? And also like tell me, what are you currently busy with? Like,
right now I'm working a lot on the native DJ stuff. So the piano. We dropped the song like it might be a few months ago now, maybe 2. Featuring Spain. Malia Pepper is the name of the song.
Yeah.
And then what else did you ask me?
What are you currently working on? What's next? And who do you want to work with?
Who do I want to work with?
Yeah.
Yo, that's a tough one. Yo. Fuck. Let me see. I feel like I have people in each genre.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. R&B.
Yeah.
Right now. Yo, does it have to be South African? No.
It could be international. Yeah.
I really love Thames. Like that's like one person. Like one day.
Yeah.
Like yo.
Fish is African, so will be easier.
Exactly. I would kill for that. Piano. Yeah. It'll have to be Young Stunner, you know.
Oh yeah.
He's going crazy. Like I can see him on a native DJ's beat going crazy.
Yeah.
Hip hop. Okay, it's like on SoundCloud, like that new wave.
Yeah.
Like there's a rapper. I think his name is Young Kid Reezy. He's crazy. Like I love. Yeah. Hopefully one day.
You can see how versatile you are, bro. Because like in all genres, bro, I really feel you guys are not that appreciated that much. Because there's this guy, a friend of mine. We all started together and shit. Like this guy developed so much, and he worked more than all of us, bro. Like more than all of us. Like we might be the stars, but he's the biggest, you know, because this guy, piano dog, unlocked. Hip hop, it's unlocked. Like Afro pop, it's unlocked. You know, so many genres, it's unlocked. Like I feel like you guys should, you know, maybe get more recognition. Not recognition, you guys are already recognized. More respect, you know, more respect and get paid more, you know, definitely. Yeah.
No, I'm not worried about all that, bro. It'll come in due time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it's just time. I take it as like time in the gym. Like the longer they don't like actually acknowledge me, like the more time I have to prepare for when I come out, I'm gonna be even crazier than I am now.
Yeah, bro. Thank you so much for coming through. This was another episode of the breakdown with Owami. This was a dope interview. Thank you so much, bro, for coming through.
Shout out, my brother.
Shout out, bro.